How you guys doing? This is Marcus White, and I'm a Save10 director, and this is Mary Jane, and she's a Save10 director as well. So we're going to conduct a meeting today. Mike is out, so we're going to take over and do it, a little bit differently tonight. But anyway, like I said, it's Mary Jane. So I'm going to start off by telling you guys my experience with Save10 so far. And I know a lot of you guys here, everybody in here knows me already, so I'm just going to speak from what I've been doing so far. So I got in Save10 June of last year. I got in, I think, 2 weeks after the app actually launched. And one of my good friends, Antonio Jordan, who's probably on Periscope, he told me about it. When he told me about the app, I was actually out of town for work. So he told me about it, so it went in one ear, went out the other. So we met up probably a week or 2 weeks after that, sometime in June. And then we sat down and he showed me the actual app because it launched. And I know at the time it was a lot of stores here in Little Rock. So he was showing me the places. I love to eat out. A lot of people that know me knows I love to eat. So one place that stood out to me was Dugan's Pub. I've heard of it before, but I've never been there before. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try. It's $10 a month. I blow $10 on anything anyway. So I'm like, $10 a month, that's nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. On the ground floors from Little Rock, why not? So I went in and I signed up on the spot, like no hesitation, because I seen the benefits of the app. So Dugan's Pub, once again, I never been to that place ever before. So this was June, but the middle of June. So I actually went to Dugan's Pub probably the next day just to try the app out. And I went there and the food was great. So I was like, oh man, this is pretty good. So within probably a month time, I probably went to Dugan's Pub 7 or 8 times. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I probably went there about 7 or 8 different times. And the cool thing about it was, like, I was going there just to eat at the restaurant. And the waitress, this was like probably my 3rd or 4th time, and the waitress was coming up to me like, what is this app? Like why is people coming here with this app? So I'm like, it's Save10. You can save money at different places for businesses, it's free advertising, et cetera, et cetera. And she's like, cool. And she actually signed up as one of my first customers because the app sells itself. I didn't do any sales. I'm not a salesperson at all. So I work for the VA. That's what I do for a living. Yeah, I don't do anything else. But so the app, it sells itself. And the reason why I got in, because I seen an opportunity that, I can make money, but also I can save money. And I guess I'm gonna go a little bit longer. Since I've been with the app, and in March, we got over 200,000 merchants on this app. So in March alone, I know you guys can't see it, but I'm gonna go ahead and read what all I've saved so far. So in March, I saved $81 for using the $10 a month app. So if you do the math, I saved $70 with that, right? And in April, for a $10 app, I saved $202 in April alone. And this month alone, I didn't have any big purchases at all. I've saved $47.81 this month. That's just for me going out to eat, going to shopping places or whatever. And that's all because of Save10. So like I said, the benefit, the value of the app is great, amazing. Like I say, that's not including the savings that I'm making. That's not including the money that I'm getting from building a team. And of course, we'll get into that later on. But the value of the app is great. For $10 a month, you can save a lot of money. You can make residual income and go from there. So that's why I'm here. And like I say, I'm Marcus White, I'm a director. I'm going to pass it on to Mary Jane and let her tell her spiel.
I'm going to tell my spiel.
Tell your spiel.
I love Dugan's Pub. They have the best fried mushrooms.
I don't eat mushrooms.
Well, if you like fried mushrooms, Dugan's Pub has the best fried mushrooms. So I know everybody in the room here is very familiar with what Save10 is, but I'm not for sure who else is watching us live on the Periscope. So in case you haven't seen it, can they see that? The app's on your phone. It looks like this. It pulls off of a 25-mile radius of wherever you are. It pulls off your GPS, and you have categories for food and retail and automotive. And as Marcus already shared with you, there's 200,000 merchants listed on the app right now, and that's pretty much everywhere in the United States. I went to Fordyce, Arkansas the other day. They have a population of less than 1,400 people, and so it was time to eat. And I said to my person that was with me, I said, let's see what's on Save10, and they started laughing and said, it'll probably be in El Dorado. And I said, well, you're probably right, because that's just a few miles down the road. When we pulled it up, there were 2 restaurants in Fordyce, Arkansas, that were on Save10. One was a local restaurant, and one was the McDonald's. Then later in that week, I was in Waldron, Arkansas, and that has a population of 540, I think. I'm not exactly sure. And so just for fun, I pulled up my app there, and there was a restaurant, the Pizza Hut in Waldron, Arkansas, was going to offer me a discount if I had chosen to have lunch there. So for me, that was a litmus test of how much are we really everywhere? Well, we're really everywhere. So businesses who want to be included in the Save10 program can have their business listed on the app for free, absolutely free. And I'm talking about $0 free. I'm a business consultant. That's what I do. I work with small businesses and help them get started and find ways to promote their products and services. So that was a big draw for me in the beginning when it was first introduced to me last May. I came on board just before the launch. I was in the pre-launch stage. But for me, it was exciting to be able to tell these small business owners that, hey, listen, I know you don't really have a budget for advertising, but you can try this app out, and it only costs you something when someone actually come in and spend money in your business. So a business owner can be on the app for free anywhere in the United States. All they have to do is agree to give a 10% discount or better. So business owners get it for free, and then customers like Marcus and his waitress and all of us in the room here, we can become customers of Save10 for $10 a month. For $10 a month, we can have unlimited use of all the discounts everywhere we go on all the things that we're already buying. And it's not just in Central Arkansas, it's all over the United States. So businesses get free advertising for giving a 10% or better discount to customers. Customers get unlimited use of the 10% or better discounts from our merchants. It's a pretty sweet deal. There's no joining fee for a customer, and there's no contract. It's just you pay your $10, you're good for 30 days, and then you pay your $10 and you keep on paying for every 30 days as you go forward. So that's the concept in a nutshell. And then the really best part is the associate program or the distributor program, which allows us to make a residual income from Save10. So how does that work? Well, Save10 associates and distributors are customers who have a passion for what's going on here, like Marcus. Marcus gets real excited when he starts talking about how much he's saving. You catch on to Marcus's excitement? So a Save10 associate is a customer who's excited about saving and wants to share it with other people. And for doing that, they're going to get a 10% reward from Save10 for referring the program to other people. So every time a customer or an associate becomes involved in the program and pays their $10, as an associate, you receive a $1 commission back from the company. Every time they renew their $10 commitment, you get another $1. So month after month, as your customer base grows, you're receiving $1 every month for every customer that pays $10. And that's it. That's the program. Save10, merchants get free advertising for giving a 10% or better discount. Customers pay $10 a month to get unlimited use of the discounts from the Save10 merchants, and Save10 associates and distributors receive a 10% reward from the company for sharing Save10 with others. That's it. That's how it works. Now that's the overview, and I'm going to throw back to Marcus because he's going to tell you the most exciting part, and that's how that residual income can grow into something that can be sustaining for you down the road.
All right. Like Mary Jane said, appreciate you for your comments and things. This is how it works. I know, like she said, that you only get $1 for a person that you share the app with. It doesn't sound like much, but that's why we have a 4x8 matrix, and what I tell you guys is going to be, the numbers are going to be kind of crazy. He's going to be like, oh man, really, is this really how you can make this money? So I'm going to show you guys how crazy these numbers can be. So your first level, I tell people on my team that all you have to do is go out and get 4 people. That's all you have to do. Like, I have a 4-time job, Mary Jane has a 4-time job, and everybody here probably has a 4-time job. So you don't have to work this 40 hours a week. Literally find 4 people. Share the app with 4 people. So once you do that, you can have 4 people directly underneath you. So let's say, for example, Mary Jane goes out and signs up 4 different people. So she gets $4 for those 4 people. It doesn't sound like much at all, but I promise you it adds up. So Mary Jane, the good leader that she is, she's going to go out and train her 4 people to do the exact same thing that she did. So she's going to go out and get her 4 people, and then she's going to train them to go out and share the app with 4 other people. So once she do that, then her 4 people, they go out and get 4 people each. And on the second level, she'll have 16 people on that second level alone. So if we add the second level up with her first level, she'll be making $20 every month. It's not every 3 months, every year. She gets this every month. All right. So since Mary Jane done a great job training her 4 people, and her 4 people underneath her 16 people are going to do the exact same thing because she's a great leader, right? So on the second level, there's 16 people. So all 16 of her people, they all go out and get 4 people. So in the third level, it brings to 64 people on that total on that third level. And then now her total, if you add all levels along, all levels up, is 84 people on that level. And that's the cumulative $84 a month. All right? You're going to keep the process going. So your third level, remember, you got 64 people now in your third level. So now everybody goes out, just share the app with 4 people. And once they do that, on your 4th level, that's now 256 people that you have on that level. So if you add all the levels up together, from 1 through 4 or 4 through 1, however you want to do it, there's a total of 340 people on that level. And if you fill it out perfectly, it's not. I can promise you guys, mine is not filled out perfectly at all. I might got somebody on my first level, somebody on my fifth level. So, you know, I'm not saying Mary Jane's a great leader. I'm not saying she's better than me, but
mine isn't perfect either.
Well, okay, well,
so
okay,
no,
we're even.
I don't think any. I really, honestly, it sounds great when you present it that way
Right.
because that's how in a perfect world. But your teams aren't going to build out perfectly.
Right.
But you have 8 levels, and how many are on all those 8 levels? If you have add it all up together,
Like 87,000. It's something crazy. I get
so it's really okay if your 4 people build their teams out of one faster than the other because you got a lot of territory in there to be making your team grow. So it's okay if it doesn't come down 4 by 4 by 4 by 4.
Correct. But 4x4 is showing you that how easy this is. And what I'm gonna get back to what I've been doing recently with my teams. Like I've been preaching that to them. Just go out and share this out with 4 people, and they've been doing it. And I've seen my matrix grow faster just by them doing that. All right. So now we're at the 4th level, and the total after you add everything up is total of 340 people possibilities that you can have on that. So now once you get to the 5th level, and if you guys remember Mary Jane saying about the customers, it's, you know, a customer is somebody who doesn't want to sell or share. They just want to have the app on their phone so they can save money. So to your 5th level, in order for you to unlock your 5th level, you have to get 1 customer. Like I say, that's somebody who just wants to share the app. And once you unlock that 5th level, there's a total, at your 4th level, there's a total of 256 people on your 4th level. And once they all go out and get 4 people, and you get your first customer, you can open up the 5th level. There's a total of 1,024 people on that 5th level alone. If you add all those levels up, that gives you $1,364 that you people on your matrix that you can possibly make $1,364 every month. All right, same thing. Your 6th level, you got to go out and get 1 more customer, and that's somebody who just want to use the app. So now you have a total of 2 customers. Now open up your level 6, and in level 6, there's a total of 4,096 people on that level alone. You add all the levels up, there's a total of $5,460 that can be made if this goes out perfectly. Same thing, same steps. Your 4,096 people on your 6th level, go out and get four people each. Your 7th level, you got to go out and get 1 more customer. So that gives you a total of 3 customers that you have to have to unlock your 7th level. And on the 7th level alone, there's a total of 16,384 people on that level alone. You add all those levels up so far together, and you're making a total of $21,844. I mean that's insane, and it's real because I don't get direct deposit $21,000 every month, but I get direct deposit every month, and my income comes in every month, same time, every time. You know, so.
And don't forget, we're talking about monthly. These numbers that Marcus is sharing is if this is the number of customers in your matrix, in your 8 levels, no matter whether they built out evenly or not, if that's the total number times $1 a month, this is a monthly income that we're talking about here.
All right, and for associate, the last level for associate is level 8, and on that level, of course, you have to get 1 more customer, so that gives you a total of 4 customers, people who just want to use the app to save money. And in that level alone, level 8, there's a total of 65,536 people on that level alone. So if you add all 8 levels up, it's a total of $87,380 possibly that you can be making every month. And if I was to make $87,380 a month, 1 month, I promise you I'm gonna blow that whole check 1 month. But the rest I'll put back though. All right. And then Mary Jane, we also, that's associate. And of course, for associate, to become an associate is $24 annually, once a year. Then you got to pay $10 a month to be an associate. That's it. And for a customer, I'm not sure if you say it's $10 a month just to be a customer. And now I'm going to talk to you guys about director. And the director is the exact same thing as an associate, but with the director, you get different benefits with it. Now, of course, being a director, Save10 wants you to be a leader, go out and lead your team and show them the ropes how to be successful in Save10. And now, associate, you only get 8 levels. When you're a director, you're paying $124 annually, once a year, and $10 a month. All right. And on that, you open up your 9th level. And on your 9th level alone, first you gotta get 1 more customer. That's 5 customers down to open up all 9 levels. All right. And on that 9th level alone, it's a total of 262,144 people total on that 9th level alone. So if you add all from 1 through 9 levels, that's a total of 349,524 people possible that you can get paid on every month. the number's so big I can barely even say the number. Like I say, and also for a director, you can make all that money, but of course, if I'm a director, I sign up Mary Jane, right, and she's the director. Mary Jane goes out and get her first customer, I'll get a $30 bonus, all right? Okay, so Mary Jane, she goes out and sign up Katie to be a director. Katie's a director. Katie go out and get her first customer. Now Mary Jane is making $30, and I'm making $20, right? So now Katie is going to enroll Alex as a director. Alex go out and get his first customer. Now Katie's making $30, Mary Jane's making $20, and I'm making $10. So it goes for 3 levels deep. And you can get as many directors you want, and that's the bonus structure for that. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much how you can make the money. I mean, it's simple. It's $10 a month just to make this money. Plus, we're not even including the savings that you can make. Like I've saved $400, $500 since I've been using this app. You know, and that's not including the money that I'm making. So for $10 a month, I'll take that risk any day. And I'm sure everybody here, they're doing it. So like I said, that's all I have as far as the money making part. So you have anything else?
Yeah, one thing I want to say is about the $10 a month. Actually, to become an associate, you pay your $24 annual fee. So if you break that down, it's worth $2 a month. If you are a true associate, then you are a Save10 customer and you're excited about your app and you're going to go out and use it and save money. I don't think any regular person that just goes about living their life, if they look at their app when they go out and go about their normal business, isn't going to save at least $10 a month. So you can't even consider that. You're getting that $10 back just in savings.
Right. So
it's costing you $24 a year to be an associate or $120 a year to be a director. And you have all the opportunity to make the income. Now, I show it a little different to my team, and I don't want to cloud up the water because it kind of comes out to the same. But when Mike's here, he always talks about what happens if you fail. You know, let's talk about the failure rate. Let's say you work for a year, you have a potential to have 87,000 people in your first 8 levels, but you only were 90%. You failed 90% of the time. You were only 10% successful. Well, if at the end of 12 months you were 10% successful in Save10, you would have somewhere around 8,700 associates in your matrix. And if every one of them paid their $10 in a month, you would get $1 for each one of them. So that's $8,700 a month, and that's if you only were 10% successful. Now, who couldn't get excited about $8,700 a month? So when I share with my team, I teach them the power of one, which is kind of Mary Jane math. And I'm not going to go into it in really a lot of detail, but the way it basically works is we tell our team, yes, you want to get your 4 and help them get their 4. That's the way the matrix builds out, but it's probably not going to build out perfect. So we go on the premise that we're going to all enroll at least 1 associate a month for 12 months. And if everybody enrolls 1 associate for 12 months, and I have a chart that shows this, so if you contact me later, I'll send it to you. But if I go out and sign up Marcus in my first month, and I have 2 on my team, I'm going to get $1 because I don't get paid for myself. And I tell Marcus, all we're going to do is both of us are going to go get 1 more associate in the second month. So I'm going to go get another one, and he's going to go get another one. We're going to say, look, all we want you to do is get 1 associate a month. So at the end of month 2, I got 4 people on my team. I'm going to get $3 because Marcus is going to get 1. And we're going to build out. Well, if everybody gets their 1 a month, the number doubles every month. So sometime around month number 7, you get somewhere around 128 people in your matrix, and you're going to get up to $128, and you're going to feel like you actually made some money you can imagine at that point. You can do something with it. And then it's double, double, double. Well, when you get down to month 13, when I get to month 13, if I got my 12, and I helped all of them get their 12, which is really me helping 3 sets of 4 get their 4, it's really the same thing. When I get there to month 13, my total in my matrix is 8,192 people. And that's $1 a piece per month. So I could be pretty happy with that. And that's just 1 + 1 for 12 months. It's really pretty simple math. But then if I stopped right then I'd have to look at Marcus and say, you know, Marcus, I told you if you did this for 12 months, you'd get 8,192 people, and you only got 4,096 right now. And I can't leave Marcus hanging like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my 1 because I got to show my other 12 people that I'm going to make sure that they all get to their month number 12, just like Marcus. So when Marcus gets to month number 12, number 13, he's got his 8,192 people. What did I get? If Marcus, 16, whatever 2 times 8,000 is. And the math gets real fun at that point. So as Marcus said earlier, we start talking about $1 a person and how can that really be magic? Well, it really is magic. But it's not smoke and mirrors magic. It's just simple math magic. can happen. So, what else you got?
Well, I guess one thing I do want to say about the app business, and I know Antonio, he do a lot of research. I know a lot of people are familiar with Groupon, and I've personally never used Groupon. No offense to Groupon, I've never used it, but I know Groupon is worth $3.4 billion. I think that was in 2015 when it did $3.4 billion. And the only people in Groupon who can make money is the people in Groupon, right? And so let's say it's Save10. You know, associate you get paid 80%, and director you get paid 90%. That's why you get 8 levels and 9 levels. Let's say if Save10 became a $1 billion company, we're getting 800,000 of that $1 billion us, just people like us. This is Save10 for anybody. Anybody, you can be a stay-at-home mom. You can be, you know, just anything. You can be anything. You can be working with Save10. So like their money will go back to us as opposed to just going all to Groupon. So I know Groupon. I know, you know, the app. You know, it's free to sign up the app, but you still have to pay for your deals and things like that. So that's one thing I like to tell people too about these other app companies. I mean, they're great, man. I have no offense, no things with those other app companies, but the thing about Save10 that stands out to me is the fact that we get paid, just average people, we can get paid pretty good on just sharing the app. And I guess there's one story I do want to tell. I was talking to this lady in Dallas, so she was telling me about another app. I can't remember the exact name of it. Maybe I can't remember. Anyway, it don't matter. But you know, she was telling me about. I haven't told her about Save10. We were talking about different stuff. I was going to tell her about Save10. So she was telling me about this app. She's like, "Oh man, yeah, you need to check this app out because this app's pretty cool." I'm like, "Okay, you know, cool. I mean, sure, you know, I'll check it out." She's like, "Man, you can make money on this app too." I'm like, "Oh man, that's cool." I'm like, "How can you make money?" "Oh, you can share this app. You refer somebody to this app, you get $5." I'm like, "Oh." So me, I'm downloading the app, right? I mean, I'm downloading the app. You know, I'm all about money, so I'm downloading the app, and then I'm like, "Oh, cool." So I like, so if you refer me and I download the app or I buy something on this app, like, how long do you get this $5? She said, "Oh, just a one-time thing." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, okay." So I'm inside smirking like, "Yeah, I got you." You know, but so I'm like, okay, cool. So we were talking a little more. But the thing about it is, even the fact that she signed up or not, the thing is that she shared the app with me and didn't realize that she shared the app with me. So I tell people, I'm not a salesperson. So the fact that you actually shared that app, that's why I told her, "You know what you just did?" I said, "With Save10, you make a lot of money with Save10. How? You just shared. I just downloaded the app that you told me about. That's all you got to do." So a lot of people will make this more difficult than what it is. It's really not. Literally just share the app. I promise you, it'll go. So, you know, regardless of the fact she signed up or not, the fact that she shared the app with me, that kind of gave me a light, like, this is that simple. You know what I mean? I actually downloaded the app, and I haven't used the app because I have not, you know, I don't think I got the app on my phone anymore. But still, the fact that it's that easy, and I just like to, I don't know, I just like to share that with people, that it's really that easy to share the app.
It is that easy. She can have captured your interest.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
For you to download the app, and it's that simple. There's a Save10 associate now. I can't even remember who it is, and you probably will jump in here and tell me. But that has a habit of going into places, and they are kind of introverted, and they do the pay it forward thing. So they stand in line in places where they're going to use their app, and then they tap the person in front of them or the person behind them and say, "Hey, listen, when you get ready to pay here, show them this, and you know, see what happens." And so so they get it, and then they get their little discount. Well, of course, then the person's got to come give them their phone back, and then they say, "Wow, how did that happen?" And then they say, "Oh, well, this is Save10, and you can do this all the time." So it's just that simple. You just have to talk. You just have to talk to people.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. You just have to be willing to talk to people.
Yeah. I mean, the value of the app is crazy. I say crazy. That's my word. I say crazy. Because, like, there's a guy, Men's Warehouse, saved $900 some dollars. Like, in that, for off of a $10 a month app. I saved personally, well, I saved a lot of money so far, but my biggest purchase was me on the way to Dallas to speak to my team in Dallas. And I went to Firestone, and I went there to get an oil change and a tire rotation. They looked at all 4 of my tires, and of course, when you go somewhere to get your car done, you're never coming out the same. You know what you're going in there for. So I went in there not expecting, you know, I'm thinking, okay, I need to get on the road for Dallas. So they, "Hey, Mr. White, come back here." So I went back. They showed my tires were messed up. I mean, I needed new tires. So I'm like, just get them, you know. So I'm like, so they did it and put the tires on, and I'm like, oh man, well, so I'm in a bad mood because I was going there to try to spend $50, but I came out spending almost $1,000. So I wasn't happy spending the money, but I saved $165 just because I had the app. So man, I spent like $800 or something, but the fact that I put back in my wallet $165 off of a $10 a month app. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You know, that's over a year's worth of app, just because I had to do that anyway. So
you weren't really having a choice on that.
Yeah, I had no choice, because it was my safety, or whoever riding the car with me safe, so I had to get it done. So, like I said, the value, like I keep pressing, the value of the app is crazy, because like I say, I'm a living witness that I use the app daily. Katie can vouch. We go out to eat lunch all the time, and we're picking nowhere else but Save10. And like I said, there's over 200,000 merchants nationwide. So I promise you, there's a place on the app that you will love to eat. NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball. I mean, Six Flags, you name it, it's on the app. So like I said, the value of the app is great. Even if you just want to be a customer, I mean, that's fine. But me, I like making money, so I feel like this is a good way to making money. Just sharing it out with people and putting more money in people's pockets, either making it or saving it. So, So.
And I just want to make sure that we're clear about the making money.
Right.
Marcus talked about the matrix with the 87,000, whatever it was, number of spots on it.
It's too big.
It's too big. It's a big number. Like if you get there, and you don't have enough, we'll talk to you then. But so you're making your money off of their monthly $10 subscriptions that the associates have. But then you also have the customers. I want to be sure that you understand this clearly. You have customers who don't want to make money. They just want to save money. They just want to put the app on their phone and pay their $10 a month. They're over in a separate total. They're not included in that 87,000. They're in a different pool over here. So you're making your dollars off of your customer base over here, and you're making your dollars off of your associate base over here. So you're actually got two streams of income feeding into your business as a Save10 distributor. So that's pretty exciting stuff. You can have unlimited customers.
Yeah.
Unlimited customers. Pretty exciting stuff. So I don't know how many people watching are actually Save10 associates. I hope that we have some prospective Save10 associates that are also watching. So for whether you're in or you're out right now, I just want to say, if you're going to take our invitation and accept the invitation of the person that invited you here, or if you're already in and you just haven't gotten started, good, because I don't know what you're waiting for, but you're just kind of waiting to get it. Don't wait. Please don't wait. There's no reason to wait. It's really simple. There's nothing scary here. I mean, it's really just as simple as pulling your phone out and pulling up where you are today and saying, look what I can save money on right in the neighborhood, right here, wherever you're at, whatever neighborhood you're in. If you change neighborhoods in a little while this afternoon, if you pull your phone out again, it's going to show the person in the new neighborhood what's right there in their neighborhood. So don't wait. Don't be afraid. Just start talking to people. If you don't know the answers to the questions, get in touch with your sponsor, whoever it is. You are welcome to call me. You are welcome to call Marcus. There's a whole lot of other people in the company that are just here to help you. Won't matter whether you're in our downline or on our team or not, because we're all one big team. This is one big team. This is a really exciting startup. It started up right here in Little Rock a year ago tomorrow. Actually, it was day after tomorrow. Wasn't it the 2nd? June the 2nd. Okay, we're going to have a big anniversary reunion day after tomorrow. And this is still the ground floor. We're still taking off. We started with less than 200 merchants when we came out in June of last year, and now we're 200,000 strong all across America. If you ever wanted to be in on the ground floor, this is it. So get in, get on it, and then don't wait. Don't put it on your phone and decide to do it and then wait for something to happen. You're going to have to step out and talk to some people, and we'll help you. We'll teach you how to do that.
That's all I have.
That's all I have.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Do we need to tap dance or tell jokes? All right. Well, good night. Thank you.